Hi everyone, it's Chris here from OPMC, and as the weather starts to cool in Sydney, Australia, I'm reminded of an important lesson that I'd like to share with you e-commerce merchants out there. It's about web hosting. A lot of people get premium web hosting for their e-commerce store for optimal performance, and you should have a cut above for web hosting for e-commerce so that it runs more smoothly, because it does require more resources than a normal website that doesn't have e-commerce. E-commerce can be pretty resource intensive, especially as you start to grow and scale. But there's a difference between premium web hosting and premium web hosting, because there's no rules about how you can describe your web hosting services. There's no laws about how you can describe your web hosting services. So a couple of things to look out for when you are choosing a web host. The first one is transparency. Can you log in and see how much resources you're using at any given point in time? The second tip is, what is the price? Because if it's $4.95 a month or $1.95 a month, it's not going to be premium hosting. And the other thing you need to be looking out for is comparing plans side by side. So for example, something which is $4.95, what are they publishing about what they're offering versus something more expensive? What does that include? So for example, with OPMC hosting, we have increased resources across the board for e-commerce sites. That means that it's not just unlimited storage and all this kind of rubbish, unlimited bandwidth, because those things are cheap to provide. It's about, we assess every site based on how many resources they're using for each part of the resourcing, and then tailor a package accordingly. So it's really perfectly suited to the requirements of that particular customer. These are the kinds of things you need to be looking out for. Well, that's all from me for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at OPMC. Bye.